Hi guys, in this video we'll be talking about Indian and global economy. So let's start with the
So
video.
hi guys, I'll start the video by a short story about Goldilocks. So as you all know, Goldilocks and Three Bears was a story about a girl whose name was Goldilocks, and she ate the porridge of the bear whose porridge was not so very cold and not so very hot. Although there were other porridges also which were quite hot, and there were other porridges which was quite cold, but she still chose to eat the stable one. So, in regard to this, Indian economy is the same as compared to the Goldilocks principle, where even in global recession, as of now, the Indian economy is thriving. RBI's monetary policy is clear, and it's stating that the inflation can be low or stable, but there can be a continuous growth. So this model is being seen by different credit rating agencies and by different countries as well. So globally, we can see that Morgan Stanley has already upgraded India as a market for investment, and I'm just talking about the capital investments. Whenever a credit rating agency upgrades a country for its ratings, it's not only the stock market or mutual funds to invest into for the investors. It's not talking about the retail investors, but it's also talking about the capital investors, the big game players like Samsung, Tesla, Apple, Google. So these players will be looking out for India as an investment because Morgan Stanley has upgraded India's credit rating, and it has downgraded China's, you can say, China's investment portfolio for capital investors because you can clearly see it that China is being given a stable rating where the investments can be remained stable for let's say about 10 to 15 years. But in India, it is giving a perspective of high growth and low inflation. I repeat, high growth and low inflation, or maybe stable inflation criteria. So where companies can invest at lower cost and make huge profits. On the similar note, Fitch has downgraded United States from a triple A rating to double A plus rating. Although I don't believe there will be much significance of it because we all know that US is still the biggest economy. They have the biggest power in investments, defense, every sector. They are the leaders. So I don't think so. This will be a much hit to their capital investments. But yeah, we can see that their stock market again, which was rising from let's say about 3 months or 2 months, is still again then being bending over and is now being the investors are somewhat selling off some of their shares, some of their stocks. India and US relations matter a lot. I don't see China as a good economy because Chinese economy is all communist economy. India and US both are democratic economies, and they are allowing companies to work as they like. They have some rules and regulations which every country must have, but they don't have any harsh rules like China. So I believe that India has a very great future in the coming times. India's stock market is also investable for the coming, let's say, 15, 20 years because still the saturation point has not reached as it has reached for US or China or any other country. So we have a good opportunity. So I do believe that you guys should also invest into India's stock market at least for 10 to 15 years starting from now onwards because it will give a huge boost to both Indian economy and to your investments as well because still India is in the growth phase. Once this growth is achieved and once India has boomed out, then it will be reaching a saturation point where you will not be able to access those investment opportunities which you are getting now, right now. Big names like Apple and Microsoft are expanding in India. You can clearly see in this article that Apple iPhone exports have crossed almost 10,000 crores in May. The Ministry of Commerce has also given advice to Elon Musk to learn from Apple's model and start major assembly of Tesla and start their manufacturing in India. I believe India in the coming times will be the manufacturing hub for MNCs. India has vast opportunities and huge capital and retail markets which are still not saturated. And as a retail investor, I'm quite bullish about Indian economy. For more such videos, please subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting more about Indian economy, global economy. stock markets, mutual funds, and how you can leverage this basic finance knowledge for your benefit and investing in yourselves. This is Shubham Mittal from Prudent Finance.